Hello, everyone, and welcome into more Ticket to Ride, the mega expansion here on the Sorcerer Network. Let us see the most exciting part of any game: the opening tickets. So, I really like the Portland to Nashville, Vancouver to Denver set. The issue is, what is the other thing that we take? It's probably Sault Ste. Marie to Oklahoma City because we're probably gonna go up through. We can like go up through Denver there. So yeah, that's what we do. So we see green keep all 5. We see red keep 4. So that's not nothing. Most important things here, we'll probably want to go straight east out of Nashville through Little Rock, and then pick up Portland, Vancouver, Seattle up through here. Then we can kind of decide how we're going to connect up Sault Ste. Marie. We have plenty of options, so I'm not worried about. Do have to watch, if people decide to get in or out of it. But we've got options there. So we're looking for white, red, yellow, blue. None of which is right here. A little obnoxious that we didn't get a chance to at least consider doing this, because getting into Atlanta would be great from, if we had some Atlanta routes in our second draws, but so be it. That's fine. Vegas would also be open here. Well, that's a bummer. I want that one. I wanted that red one. And then I guess we'll take an orange because I do need a pair. And maybe we'll look for some more Vancouver-based, Seattle-based, Portland-based, those kind of routes as well. All right, yeah, blue would be great. I would love if a blue were there. That'd be really nice. I would love it if 2 blue were here. Well, never mind. All right, well, happily take the yellow, and then I'll just grab one off the top. I swear, anytime I say that I want something, it immediately gets taken. I know that's not the case. I'm sure there's plenty of other times I went back and watched all of my videos. I would find that that's not the case, but holy cow. Yeah, the fact that I don't have any blue is a little bit not fun. So, I mean, the alternative would be to go through San Francisco, because then that would hook up San Francisco. We'd have an easier time into Los Angeles. There's an argument for that as well. So, even maybe I think we want to prioritize Nashville to Denver. We want to prioritize this route. And then probably even into Salt Lake City as well. But after that, we have options of how we want to do this. The other good news as of right now is both red and blue have done East Coast. Green is the wild card because they did take 5 tickets, which means they're probably all over the map. Unless they got insanely lucky and everything's just compact. But it shouldn't be as big of a deal to get out to the west. Interested to see here what he takes. Okay. Blue is a definite yes. Blue is a definite yes. I would really like the yellow, would really like the red, wouldn't mind one more white. There's a lot here that we want. But if I am going to go, I would prefer to go Salt Lake to Portland. But if the cards simply weren't there, you can't do anything about it. And it seems like blue was grabbing the blue to go Montreal to New York. So I'm going to grab the blue, and then I'll happily grab the yellow. So I'm going to grab Salt Lake to Denver here. And then I still need some red. But now that I have 3 blue, I feel a little bit more settled. I don't think there's a route that I'm like, holy cow, I need to grab this right now. I suppose red could go east to Little Rock, and so maybe grabbing the white should be a thing. However, that play makes me think that that's not the case, and I don't need to worry about that. However, if the white is still there, I'm happy to take it. I really want green to play something because I want to know where green's trying to hang out. Okay, so green's over on the west coast. Okay. So I'm going to have to watch what green's doing. Okay, so happy to grab the white, and then I'll just grab one off the top. So really, red and blue are the big things that we're looking for at this point. We are going to want to do Vancouver to Seattle as well at some point. However, I think I can snap react to that a little bit more. I love to see all this East Coast stuff, and then I love to see green heading in that direction. I want to go north. And so I don't mind green going south, and we still have plenty of room we can still get into all these places. Plus, it seems like blue and red are more towards this East Coast, so I'm feeling good about that. All right, I am going to grab this because just in case, red decided to go out that way. I don't really want to go like St. Louis to Little Rock or go through this way. Because I have to hook up Oklahoma City, I want to go this way. Probably do use the 2 orange or save the 2 orange. Like, because I have another yellow. Okay, I don't love green grabbing a blue card because that seems to indicate that they're trying to go down through Salt Lake. Okay, red, yes. And then I'm going to grab this yellow, because here's what I'm thinking. If I need to get into Vegas, I want to keep these 2 orange around. So if I go pair of yellow and then 3 yellow here, that's really, really great. So I think we kind of go that route. All right, that is another good news for us, because that seems to indicate that green's trying to go down this way. That's not the direction that we're trying to go initially, so that's fine. We don't need to get up in this northeast outside of Sault Ste. Marie. So again, Sault Ste. Marie we're going to have to keep an eye on, but there's so many ways that there's so many things we can do. I'm just not as concerned. All right, so now we go a couple of yellow. And I'm still looking for that one more red and blue, so that would be great. Yeah, I don't love that green is grabbing blue. Unless they're trying to get into Miami. Which is a possibility. All right, let's grab the side that we want here. Let's claim what we want to here. I think that seems good. And then I think I'm going to wait to see if there's red here, but then I'm going to use the turns now to grab Portland to Vancouver. I'll use the black and the pink there. I don't want to be caught in a position where late game I need to waste 2 turns to do that. The other thing that I don't want to do is to have my opponents get in a situation where, okay, yes to that. What I don't want to have happen is get in a situation where my opponents draw tickets and go, oh, Vancouver and Seattle are wide open, and then, red plays a 1 up there, and then green's like, oh, I need to be up there too, and then all of a sudden I'm shut out. So... so yeah, let's just, outside of, again, if there's a red or a blue, I'm going to take it. But, outside of either of those things, we're gonna play those. And then we're looking at, we got to draw. We're behind on the tickets. Now, we do have some really nice, do have a couple of nice higher value tickets, 17 points and 11 points. There's the red, and then we'll just grab one off the top. Okay, so now we're just looking at blue here we take. Otherwise, we now are going to complete the routes that we need to complete. So really, really in nice shape here. Outside of this Salt Lake City to Portland, and even we have 4, so it's not like we've seen nothing. This is a pretty nice start for the routes that we took. Okay. So I'm not super worried about someone grabbing Denver to Oklahoma City. So again, let's start by going up this way. I am kind of telegraphing, if people have been watching, that, I've been taking blue. I am kind of telegraphing that, hey, guess what? I want this Portland to Salt Lake City route, which, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Ooh, that seems like a block. Which great. I love it when two opponents are fighting each other for their own space. Cuz that is does that I mean, I think what that says to me is that blue wanted to get into Nashville, but or need to get into St. Louis? Cuz I don't think that helps blue. It blocks red, but I don't know if that helps blue. Okay, and then we're going to grab, oh, unless there's a blue. There's a blue. Then we grab one off the top. And now we consider taking a wild in order to complete Portland to Salt Lake. Which I might do next turn to try to complete it, because that would be pretty excellent. I'd be pretty happy with that. And then we'll kind of see what I'm interested to see what okay, yeah, we definitely take a wild here. And we grab Portland to Salt Lake and Oklahoma City to Denver in consecutive turns, and then we draw and see what we hit of how we want to get up to Sault Ste. Marie. I do need to remember that I need to get up to Sault Ste. Marie. It's tempting to be like, hey, I completed it all. But it would be me to say, oh, I've just, I've completed all this stuff. All right, so that is a positive to me because I don't know if purple. I don't know if green was trying to do that. Okay, no, green was definitely trying to get down into Miami. So green took a very aggressive cross-country start. All right, so there's that. Next turn, we're drawing destination tickets. We're pacing well. We've got the two biggest tickets done. My opponents seem to be wanting to screw each other over. However, red got around it very, very easily. I'm curious the thought process of blue. I guess you get into Nashville and you connect everything around here. The other thing that's informing us of is that it's going to be pretty difficult to get into all this stuff, so that's going to be great. All right, Seattle, Las Vegas is a yes. Calgary to Salt Lake is a yes, and Salt Lake to Kansas City is a yes. So that's excellent. What that says to me is I first need to spend if I need an orange, and I'm going to grab a wild in order to do it. This I do not want to try to get into Vegas any other way, so I'm happy to grab a wild. Yeah, happy to grab a wild here. So of course there's an orange that shows up. Of course. Well, there's a child that's screaming right now. Oh well. Alrighty. I thought they were watching Tinkerbell, but apparently not. Apparently we're screaming. Okay, so I think now we focus on this mid-map and then over to Calgary. I think we go right up the middle of this map to Sault Ste. Marie. So like, yes. Blue playing there is a little risky if someone decides to go up as well, but I'm not concerned about that. Okay, that's a little annoying. And might change how we go about things. Because now I'm wondering whether we need to... Huh. That complicates things. I suppose we could go Nashville to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh to Toronto, Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie. That does require us to get 4 yellow. That does require us to go through Pittsburgh. Oh boy. There's a lot of excitement happening upstairs. So maybe I need to rush the end of this game. Okay. I think that is our best bet. To go Sault Ste. Marie, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Nashville, and then we can hop on over to Calgary. Otherwise, we're looking at having to get 6 of something, and that's just not going to be a good time. So, I need to, with this pair of black, I'm going to go Sault Ste. Marie to Toronto. Okay. I think I'm okay here. Okay. Yeah, we're fine here. I was counting on blue not needing to be up in Sault Ste. Marie. And maybe should have prioritized that a little bit more, but it's fine. It's fine. We can make this work. Honestly, I think we're doing okay based on everything. And all we need is another pair, and then we can grab Pittsburgh to Nashville. So hopefully there's a pair on board. That would be great. Oh, that is delightful. Okay, so there's a pair. Next turn we grab Toronto to Pittsburgh, and then the next turn we grab Pittsburgh to Nashville. Then we're just working on a 3, and that's much easier. We do have to be wary of any kind of ticket drawing because we are starting to see people go to very low ticket numbers. So yes. Okay, great. Great. The good news about this as well is we didn't get, with the timing of everything, we didn't get all the way up to Duluth and get blocked. So because we needed to hook up our route with Kansas City, we actually did not waste a ton of time trying to make things happen. All right, where do I think I am in terms of this game? Because right now I have the lead on tickets. My assumption is people are going to draw. So we do have to be careful with that. That, you know, we have the advantage, but I don't know if we're going to be able to keep the advantage. But in terms of, like, the value of the tickets, it's not like we have an insane amount of value tickets. However, we also don't have, like, the worst tickets. So, you know, we got a nice mid-range tickets, and we do have a couple of, you know, we've got the 17-point route, Portland to Nashville. So I think I feel okay to maybe draw here and see if maybe we can hit something. Like a Denver to St. Louis. Las Vegas to... Oh, we're hitting Las Vegas to New York. Heck yeah. And then we can go Denver to St. Louis as well. It's a little bit risky because it's all these pairs. However, because we have the 2 white already, we can just plug right into New York, hit that Vegas route, and then hopefully grab a pair here. We still do need to hook up Calgary, but this is just too good of a route to pass up. So, do need to be a little careful here because Green's in a good position here. And I would really, I guess, if I miss out on Calgary to Salt Lake or one of the others, it's fine. But the good news is I have the cards in hand right now. So, if I can, and I'm very happy to see a destination ticket draw. Would love to see Green draw some destination tickets. The only thing that I will say with Green is Green could be saying, you know, they could have Miami to, you know, they obviously have some, you know, big long Miami routes. They could have just high value tickets, and they're saying I'm good there. All right. So the great news is we get the 2 more turns that we need. So assuming nobody takes Vancouver to Calgary, we are okay. Now, I don't think that green can end here. Yeah, they can't because there's no 1 routes left that they haven't played on. So yes, and there are all the tickets completed. Wow, look at me go, guys. I finally saw a route that I normally don't see. Look at that. Okay, well, I am happy here. I've got a great shot, at, I've got a great shot at the longest train, and I definitely have, unless red or green draws something insane, I'm going to get the 15-point bonus. Very happy about this. Okay, so green goes the risky play and says I'm gonna go destination tickets. I'm curious what tickets green had. I think that green's gonna be pretty in this game. All right, so red misses out on a ticket. Okay, but red clearly had East Coast like that. They just need to draw more on that East Coast build. You just got to draw more. All right, so green drew Green drew one of them, but then, oh, wow, they had all that stuff. And then, okay, yeah, there's San Francisco to Atlanta. There's Portland to Phoenix. So not as many huge ones as I thought. Yeah, I think we've got this game in the bag. I'm feeling okay with this. So yeah, here comes our big boys in. And again, we know we have the 15-point bonus. That Vegas to New York was very, very helpful. I felt much more comfortable at this game with Vegas to New York. Yeah, very curious on the longest train here. So we're trying to beat 35? Trying to beat 35? Oh, only 31. Okay, so red gets it? Yeah. All right, still, I mean, we don't get the double bonus, but oh well. Yeah, just that Vegas to New York was really where we kind of went and controlled this game. Even without that, though, we probably were okay. That's a really, really nice victory. All right, if you are enjoying, I'm going to go deal with what's happening upstairs. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz, and we'll see you next time.